Okay, Virgos, my darling, we're going to see what is going on with you guys for the month of November, which is also Mercury retrograde season. So we are going to dive into your message to see what is to be expected. Okay, I did channel through a few messages that Spirit had, so we're going to get into those and then we'll get into the cards. Okay, so what I got for you guys, Virgo, is I was seeing a circle, but then I started to see the circle, it's like a red circle with the line in it, which is like no access. And then I heard access denied, okay? So I don't know what that's about. But I feel like you're in a space where there is a lot of access that you are not granting to certain people in November, because you've picked up on certain things about certain people and situations. And I'm even hearing workplaces as well. I feel like some of you are working in an industry or in a corporation where people have been trying you. And you may have heard about a lot of backbiting, and there's something here about you revoking access. I'm just hearing access denied, access denied, access denied. Or some of you have been let go from a job, or you're letting someone go from your company. But I'm seeing someone with a key card trying to get into some places. So for some of you, there are certain doors you're trying to open, or there's certain paths you're trying to take, and the access is being denied for them because those doors are not quite ready for you to walk through or even open yet. Especially because we're in retrograde, and they do advise it's not the best time to start things. However, use your own discernment with that, okay? Because if you're born in a retrograde, you're kind of used to this energy, so you can kind of maneuver through it. But it all depends on your birth chart and things like that. So I would say and suggest that you look into that. But there's something here about you denying access to a lot of things, or you're actually denying access. This could be lovers to you, okay? Or access to your energy, because I feel like you're the type of person, you're in the space of thinking up a lot of ideas and being able to strategically carry them out, okay? Typical Virgo. But a lot of people are, this is like a wanted skill, and some people are trying to kind of energetically siphon that from you, and if they can't energetically siphon it, they're trying to physically use you as a vessel to get certain things that they want done and completed, done through you and the gift that you have, okay? I also picked up on portraits. So portraits, photos. Now, I'm getting one of two ways. Someone's looking at your photographs. This could be on social media or something like that. Or someone has sketched a photo of you. Or you could be someone who is getting into drawing and you're drawing portraits and you're starting off with yourself as like a self-portrait, okay? But there's something here about a portrait. I'm also getting family pictures or just bestie pictures. So you're getting like, I'm seeing like a group of high school friends taking pictures like when they get to certain ages. So you could have hit like a milestone age. So you guys could have hit like maybe, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, you're taking these pictures. Is something that I'm also hearing this is a tradition you've started, or this is a tradition that's you've only started in the last few years, okay? Is also what I'm getting. But there's something here about photos. So you could be doing a photo shoot, photography, or someone offers to take photos of you and this sparks some type of career change for you or something. Or you could be a photographer yourself, okay? There's something here about that. The numbers 112, 111, 1113 and 213 are significant, or 312 are significant, or 321. Whatever variation. You could be born on the first, born in the first month. You could be born in the second, or born in the second month. Or you could be born in the third, born in the third month, or being born in the 11th month, or your birthday is the 11th, 13th, or 12th. Okay, something like that. Okay, or you could be life path 2, 1, 3, or you could be a life path 11, 22, or 33. Okay, that's also significant as well. Okay, or you could have these numbers tattooed on you for whatever reason. There's something here about getting a number tattoo. Someone's getting a 444 tattoo, or a 77 tattoo. Someone's getting a number tattoo. Okay, an angel number tattoo, something. I'm seeing it in red and purple, like a purple blue or something. Okay, humble pie is another one that I got. Humble pie. Okay, someone needs to eat humble pie. Now I don't know if this is you or the persons you are dealing with, but there's something here about humble pie. Okay, someone's having to eat the humbleness. Okay, someone's been humbled in a situation. You may have humbled someone recently and they had to sit there, shut up and put up. They couldn't say not a damn thing. There's something here about being humble. And I'm also hearing Spirit saying in your movements moving forward, there is this certain level of humbleness that you need to own, okay? It's not that you don't necessarily want to not, you know, feel good about what you can achieve, but for this particular season, there's something here about just remaining humble. Your time to have your bragging rights will come, but there's something here about remaining humble. Or this could be the person that you are dealing with, okay? Vice versa. Put the shoe where it fits, okay? So there's something here about you humbling someone. I feel like there's a conversation, or you proved something without even having the intention of proving yourself. You proved something, and someone had to eat humble pie. Like, they thought you wouldn't get to a certain milestone and you hit it. They thought you wouldn't accumulate to anything and you are somebody. They didn't think that this career path was going to take off, and it is literally in full flight. Like, there is something here about hold your tongue. Don't speak over people's lives when you don't really know what God is governing for them, what source is governing for them, okay? And then I saw birds and feathers when I was channeling the information. So birds are significant: crows, ravens, eagles. I also picked up on flamingos and pink birds, okay? So parrots could be significant too, okay? And feathers, you could be seeing coloured feathers. I'm also getting like carnival feathers. My voice wanted to close up there, okay? Carnival feathers as well. And then I was getting spies, and then I saw a fly. So you could have monitoring spirits at this particular time. I feel like, Virgo, you've been in this space where you've just been like, no one don't know what's going on with you. No one don't know your next move. There's just been a lot. Like, you've just been quiet. But you've been extremely quiet. You've been strangely quiet to the people around you. And people are like, what they got going on? What's Virgo up to? Because they're extremely quiet. What's happening over there? But you've just been working in silence. So people are like, you're on people's radars because they know you're up to something, but they don't know exactly what you're up to. And I'm hearing that's only for Virgo to know and for Virgo to find out. Because even though you're in this process of working on your own stuff, there is this element of discovery of the unknown that's also attached to this. So you've been moving silently, very quiet, okay? You ain't been telling people what you're working on, what you're doing, your idea. You just been quiet, okay? So you will notice that for the month of retrograde, people are going to be kind of prying to see what's going on. And I think maybe before you used to be an oversharer, but you have really learnt the art of just shutting the fuck up. And I say that in the nicest way. All right, so what messages do you have for Virgo, please? Let's have a look at that. Oils and blankets. So essential oils and blankets. You've been a homebody. That's too many cards, Spirit. You've been a homebody. I did see helping hand though. You've been a homebody. You haven't been going out much, or you won't be going out much. Yeah, independence. Okay. You've been on your ones. You've been on your lonesome. Okay. You see how she's literally she's standing there and she looks dark, but the background is like full of glitter. You've literally just been embarking and embracing your own magic. Okay. This is where I feel like you're going to be, you're actually doing it now, but through the month of November, you're embracing your own magic. Like you're walking with the magic of who you are. You're tapping into your God essence, your goddess essence, and you're really sitting with it and listening to it intently. Okay? Intently. You're allowing your magic to spark you and to lead you where you need to go. Okay, there's this level of independence. It's like, don't depend on others. And maybe you've been in this space where you was dependent on others and people were throwing it back in your face. Okay, people were throwing it back in your face, or someone's going to be throwing something back in your face, which is why you've been in this space of silence, which is why everybody's monitoring you now. Because it's like, normally you would say something, There was some type of leverage someone had over you, but you didn't realize that they were using that as leverage until this certain conversation or discussion or disagreement came up. Some of you, they were leveraging money. Some of you, they were leveraging the fact that they've given you a lot of resources. For some of you, they may have helped to put a roof over your head, and they're leveraging that. And when it came up, you was like, oh, that's how you really feel. Okay. And you've been working on something. Okay. Some of you could be working on getting out of the place that you're in to just do it on your own, to prove that you can do it on your own. And this is something you don't have to do. I feel like some of the stuff that you're doing, you don't have to do, but you're doing it to prove a point. Vacations come out, okay? So time to recharge, start a perfect vacation or freedom. So some of you, because who got this? Aquarius got this. There's something here about resting. Something here about recharging. And maybe that's also why you've been quiet, because this quietness that you have about you is giving you the space to find clarity. You're listening more than you are speaking. So for some of you, this vacation is a surprise vacation. Yeah, some of you, this is a surprise vacation. So some of you, there is something that's coming up for you, okay? You've got an unexpected change coming up. And I feel like this is because of the internal independent work you've been doing on yourself. You've been tapping into a certain magic. So there's some type of surprise relocation or something coming up is what I'm feeling, okay? There's some kind of surprise shedding in reverse. Okay. Some of these individuals have pushed you to change, okay? And maybe that's what the portraits and the photos are about, because you know people are watching. They pushed you into this shedding that you are doing. You didn't willingly volunteer for this shedding. You didn't willingly say, okay, I'm going to change and choose to move in silence. No. The people showed you the true colors, and the true colors allowed you to go into a space of internal hermit mode where you listen more than you speak. But that is what's triggering people, because they know that this is not your natural nature, and there's something here about you going through this shedding and choosing to have a higher standard for yourself. Yeah. But at the same time, some of you are resisting this, because I feel like there was a shedding that was supposed to take place from a while ago, and you've been hanging on to it. Something was supposed to be released from your life. I feel like it's to do with family, like the way your parents may see you, or siblings and cousins. There's something here about you wanting to hang on to them for the sake of them being family. But during this retrograde, there's going to be something shedding. Let's put it that way. Something is shedding, okay? Something is shedding. You've also got partnerships. I weren't going to take that card, but because it dropped on the floor, I'm going to take it. Ooh, see my lights flickering it. I weren't going to take it, but because it dropped on the floor, I'm going to take it. You had partnerships in reverse. So some of you are realizing something about your partner. Some of you are shedding partnerships. Some of you, the partner you were with have shown you true colors. And the colors they have shown you are real dull. They weren't vibrant. They were ugly as hell. I'm hearing incompatibility. That's partnership in reverse. I feel like this is a long time coming. I feel like some of you knew that this relationship needed to be released, because it's partnership. So again, it could be family dynamics as well. But some of you knew that these connections needed to be released, but you was hanging on to them. And for some of you, You might not even hit this energy yet. I feel like some of you, this could come in as a shock. But there's something that, for those of you that are in partnerships, something your partner's going to say, and it's going to really put things into perspective. You're going to be like, so that's how you've been feeling about me this entire time. Wow. Which is why you've resorted to this. I ain't saying shit. Just watch me. Crazy. I feel like there's a lot of surprises and a lot of, told you, closed doors, baby. Bitch. Like, there's something you are closing. You're closing the door on partnerships. You're closing the door on family members. You're closing the door. It's like, you're like, I told you, looking. Remember I said portrait, photos. Looking. There is something here, like, seek and you will find. It's like you've gone within yourself. Because if you see this eye as well, right, it's kind of giving me the, like, seraphim, the angels, the oraphims as well. If you see, his face is made up of galaxies. So you've just been in your internal world, your internal palace, just planning, looking at your own magic and being like, okay, what can I manifest right now? Where are we going? Source, what do I need to do to get out of this situation? And it's putting you in this state of power and giving you direction. Okay? This person doesn't realize that you have given them back. They have given you back your power. They don't realize, but whatever they've said has given you, has put you back in your seat of power. And some of you could notice that this person, now that you've been quiet and you've just been doing your own thing, and some of you, this could have just been an internal change and it just started raining, so there's a clearing out. This could have just been an internal change, but the people around you are now kind of like, I'm hearing the word coddling, like coming around you like, are you okay? What's going on? You don't seem yourself. And you're like, I'm fine. No, but you don't seem, I'm absolutely okay. They can feel it. So they're wanting to be around you to make sure, because they can feel that they got to walk on eggshells now. Starting all over again. Some of you, this could be jobs, like I said, money matters. Yeah, so it was something to do with money. Something about you also making sure that you spend your money wisely and have, like, the right resources. Some of you could be taking out a loan. Oh, some of you could be taking out a loan to get your own house. There's something here about. There's something here about y'all got money stashed away that your person or people, family didn't know about. And with this money, you're about to take this money. It might be a gamble though. Winning. Sorry, I thought that said savings. But some of you got savings. Winning. Don't spend everything at once. But some of you could be getting some kind of money, or you could be getting a loan. A loan or something is being gifted to you. But there's something here about money matters, right? Some of you had money stashed away. And because someone said something or said a remark, this is putting you in a position to say, yeah, okay, all right, bet, watch me. And they didn't know that you had, I don't know if this is a secret account that y'all stored away outside of your relationship and your partner didn't know that you had this account. Ooh, sneaky. I don't know, but there's something here about money that these people didn't know that you had. And you're doing something with this money to better yourself, but also to prove a point. And remember, Virgo, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. But whatever you're doing, you're going to be winning. I just heard this is going to be outlandish. I don't know what you're doing, but it's outlandish. Something to do with money. Guardian angel, yeah, like you've got your angels, literally transformation. What? Success. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you're doing is outlandish, bruv. I'm hearing checkmate. I'm sorry, Whatever you're doing this month, yeah, I'm hearing checkmate. Some of you could be competitors. Some of you could be in a competition. You could be athletic or some type of sport or some type of some of you could be chess players as well, actually. And some people thought that you couldn't make a career out of whatever it was you was doing, baby. Portraits. That's why you got people watching now, because this success is rolling in because you went through this whole transformation. This is you connecting to all the different aspects and timeline versions of you and tapping into higher self. Okay, higher self, what do we got to do right now to get from A to B? All right, future self, what do I need to know right now in this moment that I'm in to get to where you're at? Okay, cool. All right, yeah, self 5 years from now. Okay, where do I need to? You're literally talking to all these different timelines. Okay, what skills do I have in this timeline? What skills do I have in this timeline? What skills do I? Bro, you're doing some deep spiritual esoteric work, yeah, and your guardian angels are literally right there by your side, just guiding you, many choices, just guiding you, bruh. You got a lot of options right now, I'll tell you that for free. You got a lot of options right now. All right, spirit. Virgo, please, what messages do you have for Virgo? Ooh, damn. Ace of Wands. You're in this hangman energy right now, but the energy that I'm getting off the hangman is that you're not stuck and you're not stagnant. You are just waiting for when your guardian angel, where is she? When your guardian angel or your spirit team says go. Soon as your spirit team says go, that's it. You're the Knight of Wands. You're out this bitch. You're gone. That's it. Yeah, it's almost like I'm here already. You're waiting for the set. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for set. When set hits, that's it. Usain Bolt. Or what's her name? Is it Shikari? You're gone. That's it. You ain't waiting for nothing. And when you take off, yeah, when your spirit team says go, and you take off, it's gonna be a tower moment for these people. I don't know what they did to you, but whatever they did, said, or however they acted, you did not take it kindly. Yeah, you're in this and you know what, Virgos, whether you're a cross watcher or not, some people are gonna feel like you are acting from a place of being malicious or manipulative, but it's not that. I just feel like what it is that people have been playing in your face or have been making you feel inadequate for such a long time, and they have verbally expressed it. Now there's been a physical confirmation of what you've been feeling emotionally and mentally all of this time, and because of that, it's like, because you've been feeling this energy of neglect, yeah, and inadequacy for so long, and just didn't have the physical proof. Now that you got the physical proof, it's like this energy of, all right, let's get to it. It's so intense that you're moving. It seems like you're moving in a manipulative way, and maybe you are, but it's to prove a point, which is why the tower is crumbling for some people. Yeah, look, you got the 9 of Cups. Because you're about to get your wish fulfillment on your own. I feel like you're dealing with people who felt like you needed them. And when you get this wish fulfillment, it's going to leave a lot of people confused. Yeah, look. Because you're going to be sitting very pretty with your pentacles. Maybe you've been having a hard time financially. But people are going to feel left out in the cold. Or this is how they were making you feel. Left out in the cold. They were making you feel like you was in this space of feeling like all of these things, but you didn't realize what was in store for you until this whole situation with someone either saying something or doing you dirty transpired. I'm seeing like a mum in the situation, a dad in the situation, a partner in the situation. And I'm also seeing like where you and your partners are supposed to be on the same team. It's like your partner's not even on your team. Your partner's on the team with your parents or whoever is saying the same shit that your parents are saying, or whoever, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, whatever it is. This is the energy that's around you right now. self-constraint, deviousness. This was the energy that you was in, and this is what people were doing. But now it's like, I feel like the roles have reversed. You're now being the one that's sneaky. Alright. Whenever this happens in my reading, it means don't pull no more cards, okay? When the cards go back face to face. But that card though, that was faced that way anyway, it's the Tower card. Shit's about to crumble for them, and they're not gonna know how to deal with it. That's what I'm seeing for the month of November. You're like, checkmate. Say something. Hold on, go on, let me hear. Oh, you didn't think I had it in me, huh? Anyway, Virgo, I bless that resonates. I'll send you loads of love, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.